Yeah, that's my boy. Oh, we got butts. Just want to kick you in the balls. Therapist reacts raw. I'm gonna react to Nate from Euphoria. Oh, heaven help us. Mended light, mended light. Hello and welcome to Therapist Reacts Raw, where my producer gives me something I haven't seen before and I react to it in real time. I've been asked to react to Nate from Euphoria. I just know him as Calf Sock Nate from the last one. He's wearing calf socks though. Come on, man. I don't really know a lot about Nate. I know I wasn't impressed with his behavior last time. I know he's a cheater and a gaslighter. I know he's probably narcissistic, thinks very high of himself. So we're gonna learn about, I guess, Nate's backstory and see some stuff I don't really know. Here we go. Down the rabbit hole.
By 12, he had adopted a rigid diet and workout schedule. Within a year, his body fat dropped from 23% to 6%.
It's got a nice mole. I got one of those. Right about in the same place. Am I Nate? What drives a 12-year-old to that?
Put the money on it.
Oh, he's so hot and so miserable. Do the door pull-ups, yes! While screaming! Like a total douche.
He joined as a freshman and quickly excelled.
Red 32!
By the year's end, he was not only the starting quarterback, but the team captain.
Keep it together, Nate. Stay focused. All right, let's go!
Go, Nate. I'm really proud of you, big guy. Yeah, that's my boy. At 12 years old, he's already hyper-focused on his body. He's been marinating in ideas about what it means to be a man, to look tough and strong. And what is he seeking? He's seeking acceptance. He's seeking a place. He's seeking praise. He's seeking fame. He's seeking adulation. And I think everybody kind of goes through this, even as kids. You know, I definitely had this even at 12, not this intense, drop my body fat, but how do I look? What do people think of me? Where do I belong? Do people want to be around me? Because we all admire people, and then we fantasize about what it would be like to be admired. I don't know a lot about his relationship with his dad, but I can see his dad's focus on who Nate is. A lot of parents live vicariously through their kids. If my kid has glory, I get glory. If my kid has success, I have success. Does he get a lot of actual love from his dad?
No.
Yeah, nailed it. Of course he doesn't. Because from his father, he inherits your worth is your accomplishments. Your worth is not your character. Heavens no, your worth is not how you treat people. Your worth is not the type of person you are. Your worth is your accomplishments. This is what we call an unhealthy version of the closer personality. Closer personalities are all about getting it done. They're all about results. They're very reliable. He's a very reliable quarterback. The team can count on him, right? They're all about incentives and glory and rewards. But if they don't develop a strong conscience or a strong sense of compassion, they will steamroll people on their way to fame and glory. And this seems like Nate. Now I think we're going to go into a little bit of his dating life is what it seemed like. Hey guys, I want to tell you about Comigo. If you've got anxiety, panic attacks, stress, are having a hard time sleeping, having a hard time concentrating, this is a really cool, really helpful product. When you are having a panic attack or when you are stressed, odds are your thoughts are racing, they're all over the place, your heart is pounding, you're breathing fast, and you can't bring it down. Now, for some people, they start using anti-anxiety meds, which definitely have their place, but a lot of people want to do this without medicine. And just someone telling them just breathe slow and deep doesn't do it for them because they try and breathe, but then they get lost in their thoughts again, and they get lost in the things they're upset about. Comigo helps to ground you. It helps you just to focus on your breathing. So how this works is you exhale in, and the lights light up, and once it hits 3 lights and holds, then it's time to stop exhaling, and you are now inhaling. And as you inhale, it releases essential oils that are soothing. So between the aromatherapy and the lights to tell you like that's what you're focusing in on, it will also vibrate if you want it to. It's like meditation, because when you meditate, you cast everything else out of your mind and just focus on one thing. What I like about this is it's drug-free, so it has no undesired side effects, and it takes effect within minutes. Also very cool is the technology inside will adapt to you. So again, if you're dealing with anxiety or stress or insomnia or difficulty focusing, and especially if you're having panic attacks and need to regulate your breathing and bring yourself to a sense of calm, I highly recommend Comigo. Use the link in our description to get $15 off.
He could tell his dad didn't like Aaron, didn't think he had guts or brains or half a clue.
So
And
Aaron's the
Nate
brother.
agreed. He didn't talk to his dad that much, but they didn't need to. They had a good relationship. He didn't like his mother either. She was weak and a pushover. Plus, she didn't take care of herself. He made a long...
Oh man, she's lovely. She's a woman who's had 2 kids and is approaching middle age or is in middle age. She's lovely. Ugh. The whole brother thing though, these are people who approach the world with a great amount of judgment. I value you based on my values, and we all do that. We value people based on our values. I know, because I value kindness and I value compassion and I value integrity, that when I meet someone who's kind and compassionate and shows integrity and honesty, that I respect them more. It really doesn't matter to me what they look like. Nate and his father value people for how they look and what they accomplish. And so if you haven't accomplished a lot, or you don't look super fit, then you don't have my respect. We all approach the world by what we value. But the real question is, are your values healthy? Do they lead to a happy life? I have yet to see anything of Nate where he's got a legitimate, lasting smile. I mean, yeah, when he wins the game, like there's a smile there, but it's not a smile with the eyes, because he's going to be right back in, what's the next victory I'm looking for? He's always going to be chasing that high, right? The next girl that he sleeps with, the next touchdown pass that he throws, the next this, that, because each accomplishment doesn't fill him. It doesn't satisfy him. And this is my strong bias, but the only thing that fills us up and satisfies us is healthy connection and loving ourselves. He doesn't love himself. He takes care of himself physically, and he's arrogant and full of ego, and he thinks he's great. But that's not the same thing as love. Love is, I accept you with your flaws, and I'm going to help you to be better. He doesn't think he has flaws, because if he had flaws, then he would hate himself, because flaws are hateable, and that's how he approaches other people. The only way he can like himself is to see himself as flawless. And if you see yourself as flawless, you can't be accountable. Everything that goes wrong is somebody else's fault. Everything that goes sideways has to be blamed on somebody else. Your self-concept is so fragile. And the great irony of people who come across as brash and brazen and strong and powerful is they're the most fragile people in the world. You can't tell them that they were wrong. You can't tell them that they made a mistake. They won't have it, and they will blow up at you. And I saw that with Nate in this other clip before.
What is wrong with you?
So here we see Nate. Oh, I feel sad for him. And the saddest thing is that he's not even self-aware enough to feel sad for himself. Diehard Euphoriaites, let me know. I haven't watched the entire show. I'm just seeing these clips. So if I'm getting anything wrong, let me know. But I don't think I am.
Long mental checklist of the things he liked and disliked about women.
Yes.
He liked tennis skirts and jean cutoffs, but not the kind so short you could see the pockets. He liked ballet flats and heels. He hated sneakers and dress shoes, but was fine with sandals as long as they were worn with a fresh pedicure. He liked thigh gaps and hated kinkles. He liked tan lines, long necks, slender shoulders. He liked good posture and fruit-scented body mist. He liked full lips and small noses. He liked chokers, but the lacy ones with flower cutouts or delicate patterns. He hated girls who sat like boys, talked like boys, acted like boys. But there was nothing on planet Earth he hated more than body hair.
Wow. Here's the sad thing. I've known a couple dozen of these guys personally. How many more have I just come across? Probably a lot more. Nate is not that rare. And he's not that special. Like, you could throw some passes. That's great. You're going to be a washed up has-been like your dad, riding on the coattails of your own kid someday. Fantastic. I go back to Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, where Harry says to Voldemort,
You're the weak one, and you'll never know love or friendship. And I feel sorry for you.
shallow people never know the joy of a rich, full life. Shallow people never know the happiness of genuine connection. They're always chasing a mirage, this feeling of contentment, this feeling of self-satisfaction, and it always needs to be refilled over and over and over again because they never find anything lasting. And if all he's looking at when he sees women are this checklist of physical attributes he likes or he doesn't like, he's missing out on actual people. And it's a shame because the best friend he could ever have Or the person he could connect with the most in his life might wear tennis shoes and have body hair and sit like a guy. You're lost, Nate. I just want to kick you in the balls.
That's one of the first things he noticed about Maddie. She was basically hairless.
Oh yeah.
He'd walk her home from school every day. It made him feel good to know that he was there to protect her. He knew the world was full of men who wanted to hurt Maddie. Men who would hang out the windows of their cars and scream obscenities at her.
There is nothing inherently wrong with wanting to protect the person that you're with. It could be a negative thing if you see her as helpless, or you see her as needing your protection without asking for it. It could be a negative thing if your desire to protect trumps your desire to respect. And I think he wants to protect Maddie the same way you would have a car alarm on your car. This isn't love, she's a possession. And he doesn't want others to take advantage of her or use her or take what's his. Love is respectful, love is kind. Love is, I'll protect you if you want me to. Like, yeah, absolutely. But is that what you want? Is that what you need? I think he only cares about Maddie's wants as a transactional thing. To get sex from her. To get esteem and prestige from her, from being seen with her. But what's at her actual heart? Who is she really? I don't think he gives a damn. And I don't think he knows how to. Because he doesn't truly give a damn about himself. He has no inner life. And if you don't have an inner life, how can you care about the inner life of other people? It's all just surface level. So I understand that there's a lot more to Nate and Maddie's relationship, so I want to do that as a second video. But this is my breakdown of Nate. Did I get it right? Did I get it wrong? Let me know in the comments below. What other moments from Euphoria or what other characters should I break down? Or what else do you want me to react to? I'm here for it. I am at your beck and call. If you enjoy this breakdown of Nate, check out my takedown of his fight with Cassie. Holy crap, that was epic. And what you can do if you are in a relationship with someone who is toxic and selfish and narcissistic. So there's the video, check that out. If you think you might be in a relationship with a Nate, or you have a son who might be a Nate, or you might be a Nate and you need some help, schedule a complimentary 15-minute consultation with a member of my team. The link is in the description. Until next time, keep shining because we need your light. I'm Jonathan Decker signing off. Oh boy, lots of bleeped out F words in this video right here. You're gonna wanna watch this. So messed up. Good times.